And it looks like we're live. All right. Let's get everything set up here. Get my project window up. Always on top. Cool. All right. See who's first. Let's see here. We need you. Not sure. Turn that on. Put that there. Soldering iron's heating up. The camera is on. Hey, AWT's first today. What's up, bud? Doo-doo-doo. See if I remember how to take these apart. Been a while since I've done one. Working on a Switch B-side. Fun, fun. Well, in case you couldn't guess, I'm working on OGXs. Get that one cleared. Most I've done with the Switch is replace M92 and a USB-C port. And honestly, can't say I ever want to do that again. Gee, I wonder how I broke the tip off of this X-Acto blade. Oh, that plastic stinks when you heat it up. That would be really smart. Wicking away as much as I can. Then trying to use the blade. I get that. The switch that I had to replace M92 on was ours. Personal one here. Some reason somebody thought Sunny D would be a good addition to the USB-C port. Come on. Melted the crap out of that. Oh well. No biggie. Just sounds like that hurt more when I stabbed myself with it, Monk. No thank you. Once I get used to it, it's no big deal. What I really should be doing is swapping hands. Maybe load up a little bit of salter on here. How you doing, Monk? Been quiet for a bit. That's a lot better. How's my mic audio, guys? I had to reset all the settings, and I don't know if I'm clipping or not. Nevin! And you're still a mod this time. Alright, so... set those off to the side. Do a quick inspection real quick. A little bit of heat damage there. Alright. Just making sure I didn't deform the plastic or anything. Mark II. I don't know what this junk is. Dried flux. Alright, now I need to figure out where I put my LEDs. Yeah, I'm talking. I accidentally had it muted. Talk to myself because, you know, I needed expert advice. Which is bad because I have this mute function, which actually pops the little logo up on the screen. I don't know why I'm pointing to the screen like you can see that screen. Points the logo here. Somewhere in this area when I'm actually muted. Supposed to, anyways. Alright, let's see if an 805, if I can make this 805 sit in a 608 footprint. If it doesn't fit, then I'm gonna have to order a couple. That was an abrupt end. Alright, well, I thought that was a 608, but in reality, that is an 805. Never say never. Quite refreshing. Alright, so let's change out. Make this a little bit smaller. He said he was going to pick you up first, Mark. Said he had a surprise for you. Let's see here. I want... Stab myself with a hot soldering iron. How lovely is that? Solder, solder. Joke's on you, Mark. This is actually just a recording, and I'm actually on the way to get you. Alright. See if my hands will be stable enough. Oh yeah. I burnt the top of that, but oh well. Scrape it off. You're just a program. Aren't we all just a function of a larger system? Go. The fuck is on this one? Man, that thing is cooked. Let's get that off of there. Smelly too. What's up, Chris? What am I working on? I am working on control part LEDs. Alright. let's see here. That is... Oh, I should calculate... I need to look up an LED calculator. I have not done that in a while. Can't remember it. Thinking probably 120 so ohms, but need to check. LED resistance calculator supply voltage is gonna be 5 volts. LED voltage is going to be 3 volt. 3 volt LED current, 20 milliamps, which gives me 100 ohms. That was close. All right. Let's grab a couple 100 ohms. Gonna need several of these, so I might as well just pull the whole strip out. It is for a customer. They are wanting green LEDs in their controller port and a Stellar with HDMI, RAM upgraded, and a 1 gigahertz CPU. Stellar's already installed, CPU's already upgraded, HDMI is in. So it's got a weird glitch that I've never seen before. And it's only during the starting animation. And it's only with the latest Stellar firmware, too. I downgrade it and it's just fine. There we go. Didn't like how it originally lined up. Oh, quit it. I'll let go of it too soon. There we go. Mr. Kikil, I appreciate the boards. I damaged the cover on that a little bit, but oh well. Still tests at 100 ohms. Don't judge me on the music. I just found a copyright-free playlist and ran with it. Also, if I drop out, it's because we have a decent-sized storm going on. And usually when that happens, our internet drops, so... If I remember right, though, this was special request from Jason to Mark. There, stick down, you Parker. You know, I have a team extractor. Why don't I actually use the thing? What's everybody been up to? Been a little sidetracked on a project, so I haven't been really keeping up with everything. Haven't even been able to get into Booters or Ace's stream recently. Not enough to pay attention to, anyways. Come on. Sorry, Mark. I've been in similar situations. They're never easy. And whenever somebody says they're willing to help, it always feels like they're feels like they don't actually understand. Or it feels half-hearted. I've been there because of grief, or because of betrayal, grief due to a passing loved one, indeed, Johnny, indeed. It hurts. There's no easy way about it. No shame in asking for help. Just not easy to do. Even if people, the people that help or ask truly are wanting to help, but you yourself don't think they can, or you don't want to be a burden. What people don't understand is, the people that say they want to help, that's great and all, but if you don't know how to help, neither does the person that needs the help. I ultimately had to go see professional services, and that was probably one of the best decisions of my life. Same, Johnny. I love these too. Very, very happy he made them. I just need to order more. These are the last two I have. These I actually think I got, these two specifically, I think I got from Booter. Because I could not find the ones that I had ordered. Come on, stick. There we go. Yeah, Chris. I'll show you how that goes here shortly, as soon as I finish putting this LED on. Yeah, sticky tweezers. Fucking sticky tweezers. There we go. Alright, so, Grace already removed the metal shield off of these controller ports. Change the focus here. What you do is you take said board, LEDs, pointing through these little bits there, as you can see my blue mat through them. Just line it up. Drop it in, bridge the solder between the wire and to the board, and that's all it is. Then you can just resolder the metal shield going back on, because it's just soldered in the corners. Johnny, I'm just going to say, the thing that annoys me with these boards right now is, and no, I'm not going to clean these right now, because I'm going to send, after I work on this, I like to send the entire controller port through the ultrasonic wash. But JLC right now has taken enough of my damn money. Spent way too much money with all the PCB fab houses right now. Ace! Where's Andrew Cam? See, I had one person tell me the mic sounded good and another person tell me it sounds like shit. There's the face cam, Ace. Hope you're happy. Yeah, 100 ohms. Sounds muffled. Maybe because I'm wearing a regular t-shirt. It's crew neck and I have it super high. Now, it's definitely not low because I'm clipping in OBS. Let me turn it down a little bit. Let me know if that's any better. Compressed overdriven? Yeah, I was clipping, so I can see that. See here, am I clipping on the input? I'm clipping a little bit on the input. Hang on. There we go. All right, let me know if that's any better. Same but quieter. All right. That's a good joint there. That one's not pretty, but it'll work. All right, so let's see here. Where do I? Well, one thing is I got the compressor way too damn high. All right, let me know if that's any better on the compressor. And yeah, audio level's still okay. Probably could actually bump that up just a tad. All right, I want to make sure. Face cam again. All right. Let's grab a test console. One that I can actually show. Oh, let's pick you. Yeah. All right, let's make sure I got those LEDs right. Because I don't know if I checked the polarity. One thing that annoys me and I haven't figured out yet is, pardon me, audio levels that I have to have for OBS are way different than Discord. I don't know why, but it's annoying. Let's get that out of there, shut that down for a minute. Let's get this out of there. I don't know, Mark. People not understanding how audio actually works. Where did I put the controller port? Over here. All right. Plug that one. Oof. Yeah, they work. Good. Possibly, Mark. But what I have going for OBS, which I have to run OBS clear at my mic input close to negative 18 dB. For OBS, I got to crank it, not OBS, but for Discord, I have to set it to like 0. And then I'm still being told I'm quiet. So. Do. Yeah, well, Discord does some pretty crazy stuff to their microphone. You have like that AI noise cancellation, which does pretty decent, but yeah, touched a little bit of the plastic and now I smell that burning. LEDs fit nicely in there. I really do like that design. All right. Now throw those into the ultrasonic. Now here's, oh, the other one's here. Yeah, learn how hydroxide burns. Go figure. All right. Didn't mean to turn that on. Why is it on? Oh, it's on because my other camera died. Come on. Yeah, it's going to crash here shortly. No. Cleaning the ultrasonic solution off my hands. All right, so. Why is this thing not working? Come on. Use an old cell phone for top-down cam, which is nice because it uses an old cell phone I had laying around, but it really does give me trouble, so I need just to replace it with an actual camera. Yeah. There we go, turn that on. Now, separate mail-in, camera, board thing. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Let's see here. The top secret project, Chris. There's also a model rocket, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ooze container. Let's see here. I have raw lithium metal, sodium metal, potassium metals. Whole bunch of fun times. Yeah, that's why it's actually here, Ace. Because we're going to change that out. First, these LEDs away real quick. Back into the bag. There we go. And put my resistors away. 100 on. Goes right in there. Love those little resistor books. Alright. Splurge. Well, that's a big ass solder blob. There's a little wire in there. Interesting. All right. Let's do this proper. Yeah. You need to get some of those ceramic tweezers. Did I not have enough on my... There we go. Then... I'll just make my life a little bit easier. Not really feeling... Where'd it go? Did it go under here? Did it get yeeted into the great oblivion? Must have. Alright, well, Where was I? There. Just try not to blow this one into the great beyond. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. Thought I found it for a minute right after I got another resistor out, but nope. Yeah. Johnny, to answer your question earlier, it's given me a lot of solder practice. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. There we go. Okay. Do this guy a favor and clear out his LPC port. Trying to figure out where the fuck I'm at. There we go. No, that would be why I couldn't find it. My window was frozen. See too many people damage one of these traces trying to do chip and stuff. It's trying to clear the solder pads, so guy's not getting a chip. Doesn't want a chip. Just wants the T-SOP, which is fine. If I didn't have the inventory I have, that's probably what I would do too. Oh no, it's H. That guy. Alright, I'll have to get that from the other side. I think I filled up my wick. Too much money they got. What's too much money? Oh, I see what you're saying. He's got a new car. Nice. Or about to get a new car, or wants a new car. One of those. Hopefully it's not another GM. That is true, Ace. It's a pity the voice does. But you know what? I tolerate yours. You can tolerate mine. Did I get all those? Nope. I got one left. I'm gonna get it from this side. Because I'm lazy. Okay, I am not doing no jelly wrestling. Jason can fill that spot in for me, though. I was hoping I can get it from this side, but just gonna have to put some fresh solder in there. Oh, nope, got it. Okay. What? I rolled 200 ohms away. 200 ohms, 402s. And has a clock cap, but somebody replaced it, so I'm not going to remove it. All that looks fine. I've seen a lot worse. I'm not worried about it. Probably could be neutralized, but the bath will take care of that. Did I finish? Yes, I did. Yeah, it all looks fine. Right here. Leads are exceptionally long. Hey, Ed. Nothing there. Let's check that real quick. Alright, whatever you sent me, all I got was a smiley face. $360s. I don't do anything with 360s. Looks cool though. Alright. Tom? Use too large a wire for that. That was a pain to do. My top cam ever come back? It doesn't look like it did. There it goes. Alright. Sean does a lot with 360s. Need to refill my small little container. God forbid my house ever burned down. It's over 10 gallons of 99% down in the basement. It's a little crooked, but what isn't in life anymore? Oh. Put that in. Turn this off. There we go. I don't think Sean ever does stream. I don't think he wants to. Just fine. Guess Sean's a little furry, but funny, H, real funny. That one's fine. This one I put way too much on. So let's put too much over here as well. Like, holy crap, that I put too much on that. Oh well. Oh, yeah. Where's my UV? Nice thing about using the camera for everything, I can actually see what's going on and not have the UV damage my eyes.
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you that to me? I killed alone, want to free for champions. I can't believe you're falling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you that to me? I killed alone.
Come on. There we go.
I can't believe you're falling.
Hot air makes that a lot better. Cool. Cool. Alright. Let's see here. Now, we are needing, what is that? It's UV mask that I just got all over my finger. Okay. Wonderful. So, get that out of the way. Go to this. Put that in. Do I have... No, I do not. Why the hell did I screw that down? Get out of there. Again, why did I screw this side down? Actually, I know why I did that. It'd be a lot easier if I could set this on my workbench, but I don't want to pull out all that stuff in there. Alright, and then I'm gonna have a test. What kind of freaking shady operation is this? I don't even have a 1.0 daughter board. Thought I had one. Where'd it go? Oh, it's in that system, of course. There we go. There's that. Grab this. Plug that in. Grab the right power supply. Gotta remember this one can hurt me. Plug that in. Oh, what am I doing? I am doing... Oh, I wonder... How am I going to do this? Current hard drive is soft modded. wonder what it's soft modded with. You missed it earlier, Hag. I had a situation where it did happen. Not here, but yeah. I want to discuss what I'm working on so bad, but until I have the actual boards, and I got prototypes. Let's see here. They are going to need, because this is a stock BIOS. That one. Use this. Ugh. Not one of my cables. Stick that back there, and I'm going to need that cable. And let's grab you, because I think you're the customers. Oh, jeez. Not touching that drama. Not touching it. See what kind of soft mod's on this thing. So I'm hoping I can FTP into it. Copy X blast. Watch the BIOS and be done with it. You know, I set this all up. I'm almost half tempted just to pull the TSOP chip off and flash it externally. And we'll give this a shot. See what kind of soft mod he has on here. We may still do that. Now the trace repair works. We got green LEDs again. Nope, we're flashing externally. Just going to be a lot quicker that way. So I don't know why it's wanting to air on boot. Kernel's so old it doesn't even have the air codes. Not ducking with it. I need to get this to go to here. Alright, so let's put the screwdriver away. Hard drive screw can go up here. Pull power. Net. Sir TSOP. Come with me. Other thing is I need to recap this board. Okay. Do, 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 do. Unnecessary, but still like doing that. All right. Let's grab programmer. Trying to remember if I got any pre-programmed chips, CPUs, and GPUs. That's not going to help me. Caliper chips, Connexent, EPROMs, voltage regulators, network ICs. All right. Doesn't look like I have any 1 megabyte TSOPs pre-programmed. And these are GPU, MCPX, and other GPUs. All right. Set those off to the side. Holy crap, I got that to line up the first time around? Shit, I need to buy a lottery ticket. I usually spend like 5 minutes trying to get that to straighten out. Get that out of my way so I can see the monitor. All programs. Where did I put that? Help if I remember what it was called. What was that? G Pro or something? Chris, I forget the name of the program. No, wait. XG Pro. There we go. Oh, nope, that goes there. Take that down because that's covering. There we go. ID check. Yeah, that's what I thought. I got it to align, but it doesn't mean it actually... Oh. Do we by chance? Where am I? I need to go down. That's what she said. This being one of the Hynix, I would not be surprised if it's actually faulty. Let's see here. Gives me all red. That's good. May just have to go through and braid the bottom of the pins. I got it to line up the first time around, but I didn't get it to read the first time around. Seems about appropriate. Let's see here. Oh, that's because I'm an idiot. How about we turn it around? So that way pin 1 can go to pin 1. Frickin' noob. Hey, there we go. Ah. All right. Back. We are going to load. Browse. Xbox Archive. Sorted. BIOSes. 1 megabyte XBlast. Okay. And program. Program. Hey, Chief. You be quiet, Chris. Not run over the USB-C cable. Back. Close. Alright, we're done with that. Yeah, I didn't feel like well, A, we're working on Xbox, is what do you expect. B, I did not want to go through and load up a soft mod onto a console. Well, it's already soft modded, but it wasn't booting for whatever reason. Could have been the DVD drive now that I think about it. And so I decided to just pull the chip and program it externally. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and make sure pin 1 actually goes to pin 1 this time. I blame Chris. Seems like a reasonable expectation. Just blame Chris. Where'd I put the solder? Solder. Here it is. Another one? Well, the one I got works, so I'm sticking with it. Solder those down. Let's go over here. Come on, get on all the pins, all the pads. Go. Blame Booty? I'm fine with that. Booter, it's your fault. All Booter's fault. I think we can all agree on that one. All Booter's fault. Stash some of that extra solder up on that pin. There we go. I was going to say, Chris, I just got mine working, so there ain't no way in hell I'm changing it. The only thing I would hope is that it actually lowers the cost of the adapters that I need for mine. Because damn, they're stupid expensive. Alright, no bridges there, no bridges there. Let's make sure she doesn't frag. If it does, it's definitely Booter's fault. Hey, look at that, X-Blast. Alright. On to the caps. think some of these caps have been replaced before. I don't know. I still don't trust them. Because they're still like the either no names or the look like the ones that look like they're just bound to die anyways. Alright, so where am I? I'm right there. I need right here. Change my soldering tip because I want to use the one that works better for desoldering. Oh, I forgot about the ultrasonic. Actually, what I'm going to do is just go to this. I think we need to watch solder flow onto each and every single one of these pins. Just want to knock this out real quick. I forgot one. Come on. Goes there. Goes there. It goes there. Let's not get low mount all over the board. Pull that one out. Pull that out. Alright. Did I miss any? None of the big ones. Alright. Lick. The only thing that stinks about low melt is you absolutely have to remove it. Does not blend well. extraction. This is where I actually need to buy a desoldering gun. Save on the wick I use. What did I just click on? What is that? What was that? I don't know what that was. Well, if you also go by the name of Aiden, no. This is yours right now. I need to come up with customer orders and stuff, or order numbers or something, better identify people. Uh-oh, is Jason here? Jason's here. Let's see here. What have we done on here? We have... Well, prior to streaming, I've done the trace repair and the RAM upgrade. Since streaming, we set the TSOP points, and it was faster for me to remove the TSOP chip altogether, program it externally, and then put it back on. Currently has XBlast installed. You can change that to something else later. And right now, I'm getting the caps done. Oh, it had a little bit of corrosion, not too bad. Here, I'll show you. Oh, So we'll go down where the clock cap is at. So the one thing is normally we just tell people to change out the clock cap or remove it, no questions asked. Somebody's actually already changed it with a good high quality one. I don't know if it's actually high quality or not, but they've changed it since they changed it, and it's not leaking. I see no reason to remove it. But let's get that little bit of skunk out of there. So typically this is the area that gets corroded. You know, there's some little bit of corrosion, but doesn't look that bad. I have seen way, way worse. You know, it seems like the corrosion kind of stops at this point. I've seen it go clear up to this chip. So whoever pulled the clock capacitor out at the time did it pretty quickly. You know, there's a little bit of corrosion here, but a lot of this will also get cleaned up because I'll run it through an ultrasonic wash, and you know, anything that's left over will get neutralized out of there. Now on the bottom, you had a spot right here that needed fixed. You can barely see the wire underneath there. And a little spot over here that needed fixed. So a little jumper wire, some fresh mask to protect it, and that was it. Yeah, it was just starting to leak. Fortunately, they don't really blow per se. But it was leaking for sure. Let's get these caps in there. Now, the one thing I will say, just to tell you a little bit about this board, is it's a very early model 1.0. That would have been bad. Nobody saw me put that cap in backwards. It's an early model 1.0. You can tell by a couple of reasons. One is it's got a different silk screen. It's got a little bit more of a matte finish versus the typical glossy that you see. I mean, it's got the fan in the single row, so that immediately tells you it's a 1.0. The other thing is it has most of these CPU clamps, yours is all black. Most of them are black and yellow. The all black ones are notorious for breaking. So there's a good chance that's going to break when I go to remove it and redo the thermal compounds. Yeah, very likely. This is... Well, oh, I got your... Where did I put the bottom shelf? That may be it over there. I got tape on it, so that way I know which one's yours. I have so many parts that look absolutely identical. I have to tag them, otherwise I get them confused, and that would be bad. I was going to look at the date on it. They're all sitting up straight. And flush against the board. No, those are done. Pardon me. Throw those away. I need to grab the other caps. Oh, let's see here. Used to be on this Xbox. Oh, that rear fan, yeah. Some of them had bad bearings. Not many. Oh, let's see here. Capacitors. Where's my capacitors? Here we go. RAM. Before I dive into those, let's see here. Okay, those look indeed. I need to bust into the box for those. Need one of those. Oop. This being 1.0, I need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Should know that. Put that back. One thing I was going to ask you is your hard drive. Now, with the TSOP being done, that's considered, a hard mod. Okay. General rule of thumb is hard mods do not play well with soft mods. So there's a possibility we're going to have to redo your hard drive in terms of what content is on. If that is the case, is there anything specific you want on it? How do you get caps in bulk like that? I'll just buy them in bulk. Go to DigiKey and find the cap you want and say you want, in that particular case, 500 of them. At that point, they also give you a price break, so that's why I don't charge much for this. These caps also have a shelf life. Supposedly, anyways. That's why you don't want to just buy some random capacitors off of eBay or Amazon or AliExpress. May be good one time and may not be the next. It depends on how much you have on there. Depends on how much you have and what format it's in. I can easily hook it up to a computer and back the stuff up, but I don't remember how big the drive is. 2 terabytes? That would take quite a bit of time, but quite a bit being relative. Not something I can get done today. Hope to get this done sooner versus later. You've been most patient with me because I've had this now for what? Well over a week. All right. Yeah, it just depends on how quick you want it back. Yeah, if you can wait a couple towards the end of the week, then yeah, I can do that for you. Alright, double check all my polarities because I don't want another one of these stupid things to pop in my face. Yep, all good. Fresh caps. Ooh. Did you know what BIOS you were going to put on here? I don't know if we discussed that or not. I personally would recommend SurBIOS. Caps. Let's see. And I don't know if you can actually see, but you can see the green kind of pulsing in there. That's not what I wanted to adjust. All right, and in the corner, you'll see that it says 128 megabytes of RAM. Go to Tools, RAM Test. If you don't know what BIOS you want, I can actually just leave this on here. It has the ability for you to flash whatever you want onto your TSOC. So, you know, we could just send it like this if you wanted. There we go. Turn it off. Now we'll pull the heat sinks off. Get those cleaned up. Yeah, the one thing I would recommend is if you're going to go with SurBIOS, we definitely need to wipe your... You don't need to. I like to wipe the drive out and start fresh because it supports... With the 2 terabyte drive, you had a F and a G. Fortunately, this did not break. There's no need for the G drive. You can just have a large F partition. And you can also do things like CCI and... Okay. that off. Yeah, the CCI is nice because you just load the ISO file of the game versus all the individual game files. It also compresses down. They're compressed. So you can fit a lot more on a 2 terabyte drive. Matter of fact, all the games I actually like to play, I can fit on just on a 500 gig drive. Yeah. It's bubblegum gunk off of here. Usually I use acetone or mineral spirits to kind of clean it up, but I ran out. Anything else you want to get done to this thing since it's here? There we go. What else can be done? Well, let's see here. Put an open Xenium in, HDMI, upgrade the CPU. I only do up to a gigahertz right now. Don't quite have my 370 process dialed in yet. Had really good progress at first, and then something changed, and it's been fighting me ever since. So, see here. Geez, I don't know what else. I could put controller port LEDs in. Scratch that. No, I just used the last 4 boards I had. Need to buy more. I know I got more somewhere. I just don't know where they're at. If you had a chip, you know, you could also put an LCD screen in. SSD. Well, he's already got a 2 terabyte hard drive. HDMI port. HDMI port alone. Let's see here. Technically, you could do that with a TSOT, but I would highly recommend putting an Open Xenium chip in or something like that. Open Xenium be about $30 and the HDMI be about $100. But at the same time, you know, you can get a 1 gigahertz going to be close to $200. It's quite time consuming. The other thing is you'd have to patch your games to make it work with the faster CPU. Faster CPU is nice, but it takes work to get it done, and it takes work to get things to work right. You know, if it's a console you plan on actually playing with, probably wouldn't recommend it. And if you want bragging rights, you really kind of want to go with the 1.4 gigahertz, which is the Falcon 370, which I don't have exactly dialed in yet. Need to buy more interposers. Alright, HDMI it is. Now is definitely the time to do it because I haven't washed the board yet. And with this being a 1.0, I'm going to install the other flex cable. Yeah, the CPU is definitely cool to have. I'm gonna be making a 1 gigahertz board here soon because, well, honestly, I just want one. I don't have any of the boards I've upgraded CPUs on. Come on. It's definitely a lot easier when I have better solvents other than just isopropyl. There we go. All clean. Set that off to the side. Un momento, por favor. Alright. Forgot I had left these in the ultrasonic machine. They look nice and spiffy. Alright. What's going on here? That little bit of gunk is just going nah, like what gunk? What am I messing up here? Oh, I see. There we go. Now somebody else wanted, pardon me, LEDs in their controller ports. Apparently got the last 4 boards I had for it. Have to order more on JLC PCB. Snap that in place. And how am I missing a shield? It's just, there's a clear over there. Go. Oh, what sounds time consuming. Get this done real quick, because this will be a pretty quick process. Just need to solder these corners back on. Then get working on HDMI. Oh, it's not too bad actually. There's a little PCB that sits down that you install in there, and you can see the LEDs off to the side. Now, if you just kind of haphazardly whip it together, only a couple of minutes. I like to take my time and make it look pretty. Give everything a good wash. I got messed up here. There we go. Yeah. The worst part about this thing is if you accidentally burn some of that plastic, oh, it's the most toxic crap there is. Pretty. Alright. Yeah, they're open source, Chris. I have to clean that up with a little bit of alcohol. But oh well. There we go. Those are done. I really did a number on that side, didn't I? All right. That can go with the 1 gigahertz, and ooh, I need to clean this one up real quick. Doo-doo-doo. It's like, what's going on? It's the wrong way. My left is right, my right is left. All right. Cool. I'm fine with that, Halo, as long as I don't have to drive somewhere. Okay. So now, do an HDMI mod. Do. So I'm pulling the solder out. I don't need solder, I need wick. And a touch of flux. These all nice reflow. That probably actually could use a little bit of solder. I took too much off. Oh well. That's a RAM chip. Video chip. Alright, Halo. This is your last attempt to back out on a HDMI upgrade. Oh, Sean. You need more than just your CPU fixed. probably be the last HDMI I offer at this price. This is true. I mean, to be objective here, you know, a good HDMI adapter from, say, you know, Electron Shepherd works just fine and is cheaper. And it's just plug and play. Personally, if you were to ask me, I love the internal HDMI mods because they're cool. I think they're pretty impressive, but visually, I can't tell the difference between, say, the Electron Shepherd, which I think, what is it, $60, $80 shipped or something like that. And then, you know, and the other thing is, like, I personally, for testing, you know, just have one of these cheap bit funks, and, you know, if I'm far enough away from the TV, I can't tell the damn difference. I mean, it's not as good as the Electron Shepherd, but it's good. So, and it's just plug and play. It's just plug and play. The HDMI, you know, you got to set a few settings up, but once they're set, I mean, they're fine. I think there's a few games that don't work with the internal HDMI either, but those are some pretty outliers. Really up to you. If you want, I can put it off to the side and let you think about it. How about I just do that? Then you also don't have to get the Open Xenium as well. All right. Wrong pen. Yeah, that's what I would do, bud. I mean, I try not to persuade anybody to go one direction versus the other. You want my personal opinion? Don't. Don't be sorry, man. Don't be sorry. I can do a 1 gigahertz for you, Sean. You go play with your stellars, Tony. Other thing is there's another HDMI, possibly a couple of HDMIs, I'm not sure, that are in the works. Who knows what those are going to be like? They may be better, they may be worse. We'll see. So what we'll just do is reflow the solder that I took off here. Oh, soft mod's a total bear, dude. I don't do soft mods. I refuse to do it. Like, I'll sell the flash drives and adapters needed to do it, but I'm not doing it. Soft mods just, ugh. I do not like them one bit. Overly complicated. Yeah, and when you have the other hard drive dying, that's literally when you just easier to install a chip and be done with it. Yeah, it costs a little bit more money, but you get so much more out of it. What is this gunk? What is this gunk? Ah, pardon me. I don't know what that is, but it'll come off in the ultrasonic. I lost it now. Thank you. May have been gunked from this cap. See this cap leak a lot. Alright, let's see. More of it. Alright, let's make sure it boots without going any further. Make sure I didn't, screw something up. Then we'll get it ready to go to the ultrasonic wash. Put that there. Hey, E.T. You hush it, Sean. This isn't one of your consoles, so it won't brag. Well, technically it is flashing red and green, but only because we're booting X-Blast. So, she's good to go. Good to go. I'll run that through the wash tonight because that's down in the basement, not up here. Set that to the side, set that to the side. Alright, those are done. Should test those decks. Alright. If I knew where I put them. Where did I put those? Ah, over here. Turn that off. Get off of there. Get those out of here. Now let's pick some victims. No read. Reads then fails. And no markings. Does it mean when XSplash shows the CPU and RAM in orange instead of green? It means your AV port's dirty. Or just a bad video connection. Well, that's not the right size. No. That's a dirty port. Or bad connection, as I should say. Tweezers. Let's see. Do I? No, I don't need to do that. What am I thinking? Yeah, I do actually have to. Shit. Alright. It's been a while since I've played with this. Someday I really should take the time to find the laser RF section and document what the eye pattern is. That's what I need. This one. All right. It is, but ironic. It is one of the most finicky models, but it is one of the models that is surviving time the best. So. I have less of these dead than any other drive. Where am I stuck at? No. I think there's a utility where you can just copy the files over now. You don't even have to load them up via the optical drive anymore. Need to take the bumpers off. Like I said, I think there's utility now that you can just copy the files over. Something I kind of wish would get incorporated into dashboards eventually. Other thing is these Thompsons, if you get your hands on one of the ghost cases, one of the old super brittle ones, for the Thompson drives, they had those clear covers. I think they got to be WMAs or something or another. Like I said, that should be something, well, not too sure how fast a 733 megahertz. Well, should be able to do it. Something the dashboard should be able to do. Take, modern audio, MP3, MP4, whatever, and convert that over to the needed file format. Probably not the best place to use a powered screwdriver, but that into there. Ah, there it is. Okay, wires. Go. Set that down there. Well, don't feel too bad about that because I have one of the StarTechs and yeah, I bent the pins. I like the shrouded connectors indeed. So there's that Kingwing that you have, kind of slow, but then Nemesis or Xenium made a SATA adapter. It's pretty nice. I do very much like it. No, I see why it didn't work either earlier. Had it on the wrong setting. It's the only thing I don't like about that switch. It's easy to set. But this is pretty nice. I'd say this is above the StarTech. I can get better response times out of this. But the bigger problem you have is your Barracuda here. I don't believe this is a full 7200 RPM drive. Even if it is, I can hear that it has such a long spin up time. And that's also a delay in your startup times. I also sell the modified China adapters. Sell these, and they're pretty within 10-15% of the StarTechs. So personally, that's what I run with. Oop, need to tack on these 2 wires. Is my Mac acting up again? Or is it just still bad to begin with? And the mic's kind of poppy because it's literally right up against my neck and it's hitting my beard. So because I don't have anywhere else to clip it on my shirt. See, I have no problems with the BX500s, Johnny. I also put in the Silicon Power A55s SSDs. They're not the fastest SSD, but let's be honest, it's going in a 20-some-year-old console. Who cares? And if I can get my hands on them, the WD Blue SSDs work okay too. Yeah, I got a couple Samsung SSDs as well. They all got different dashboards and test profiles installed. Oh yeah, the WD Blacks are best in terms of spinning drives. I try to keep a couple of in stock. This being a 1 terabyte. I think I'm gonna start stocking 2 terabytes here soon. Oh, my throat. Hope this motherfucker reads. I mean, it may be 7,200 RPM, but they don't tell you how long it takes to get to that speed. Let's see here. Let's see here. Wrong way. Don't remember what's on here. Doesn't matter. I just need a drive connected into it. If I can stop hitting the microphone, that would be great. Oh. Forgot. You gotta plug in this thing called electricity. Mars! How's it going? Oh, what's on this? Air 9. Let's go into Prometheus. Where's my test disk? Here it is. Looks like, ooh. Don't tell me I have that stupid SSD locked. Okay. Because if that was locked, I had no idea what it was going to be locked to, and I would have been screwed. Format drive. Alright, back. What is our IP address? 215. B. Xbox. Let's copy some dashboard files over. Some boot animations. And a BIOS. Why did I do that? I don't need to do that. This is not stuck. Flashbang, I can't even see what I'm doing. There we go. Ooh, why'd you crash? Or do I just have the LED set to red? I don't remember. No, I bet you I have the INI set for modern. I always forget that. That's the default. Let's see if that takes care of some of the popping. Turned it down a little bit. Notice I was clipping again. System, utilities, iron. No, except for legacy. It's just... Oh, this is a different board. This is a 1.6. I'm testing a DVD drive. Hey, look at that. Actually works. Yeah, yours is just waiting to go off into cleaning. A lot of people hate these drives, but for actual game discs, when they're working right, they work great. Like saying 80% of the time, it works every time. All right, that one's good. That makes me feel better. I unplug? Nope. Unplug. I cleaned off part of the label, but not the permanent marker. Interesting. Screws in the back. Drop that. All right, what do I want to do next? What do I want to do next? How am I fixing it, Sean? Tell me. Diddle hurts? Needs a prayer? Need some more? I don't know how to help you there, bud. Actually, may just need to call it a night here. Almost 6:30 here, and I need to get dinner for the family. Gonna do... Actually have a plan for my next 2 streams. One is going to be a 1 gigahertz CPU upgrade. I need to get more 1.4s. And another stream I'm going to do will be about the project I'm working on. But that one's a way off yet. That's a ways off yet. Hopefully soon, but who knows. That's all I have right now, Sean. I don't have any 1.4s. Found out the 1.4s I did have don't work. They're just dead. The hell? Whatever that was. Okay. So that's why, when I did those socket tests, they didn't work. Well, that would be why. Because I had bad CPUs. The 1.4 gigahertz is the fastest you can put in a original Xbox. I'm not telling you what the project is, Johnny. You will like it, though. I promise you that. I really want to work on that project right now. But I'm just waiting on new boards. Let me check those real quick. Or no. Not LCSC, LCPC. Let me check those real quick. Order history. They are in final inspection. So tempted to share, but I can't. I cannot. All right. Let's see here. This is Halo's heat sinks. Let's go with this board. If it wasn't for a certain somebody and wanting to make sure dual hard drives worked, I probably would have shared it by now, but oh well. Let's see here. I'm done with this. I need to test that 1 gigahertz stellar. Oh, Johnny, let me ask you this. I want to know if you've ever seen this before. Turn that off. Do I need... Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Turn that off. Let me grab stuff here. We will... Yeah, I'll use this. See if I can not drop that shell on my toes. Wouldn't very much suck. Well, it works. It works just fine. It's just got a weird glitch. I can't figure it out. Has nothing to do with the HDMI. Has nothing to do with the CPU. Because it's a 1 gigahertz CPU. Only does this with the stock BIOS and the Stellar. Does not do it with any other BIOS. AC. All right. That's fine. That's fine. That's not going to heat too much. Pay attention to the boot animation. Wait for it. There we go. Towards the upper right. I don't know if you can see the glitching. Yeah, probably not. I need to go into the Stellar. Yeah, once I get into dashboard, it's fine. Let me put a clamp on the heatsink here. You can get it to hold in the Stellar menu. But I need a little bit more thermal compound. Need to finish my project so I can get my test heat sinks back. I have heat sinks dedicated just for testing now. They got thermal pads on the bottom. All right, that'll work. And I'm gonna borrow the heat sinks here. All right. Controllers. Controllers would help get back into the menu. Yeah. We'll use the green ones. And then where is... Oh, don't tell me I lost that. I got all this crap everywhere. There it is. Give me it. There. Alright. Turn that on. Oh, wrong one. Just below where my top camera is at here, there's a little bit of glitching just through the word minutes. I've been trying to figure this one out. Yep, made no difference. It was even doing this before I did the HDMI. Did that with the video, analog video out. Does it with the stock BIOS before I even put the Stellar on. So I know it's not that. It's not the CPU. Tried a different CPU because I thought it was a bad reball, but it wasn't that. Thought maybe it was the GPU. Replace the GPU, replace the RAM. At that point, I gave up and said it's not any of this. And the only time it does it is in this boot sequence. I get into the dashboard, get into any of the games, does not do it. Yes, it did it with the AV, analog and component. I've never seen that before. And you'll see as soon as it gets into the dash, that's my capture card freaking out. Once it's in the dash, it's not there. Only in the boot sequence. Weird. Never seen that before. And it's subtle too. Like, unless you're looking for it, you really don't know it's there. Because it's just on and off so quick. Yeah, you can see a little bit there. It's so weird. I don't get it. Now, I have played, probably close to 18 some hours. I let this thing run straight for 12 hours. 18 hours it has been on completely of me just on and off playing video games. You know, never once had a problem with it. So, I don't know. The weird part is it's only with Stellar in the stock BIOS. Load Sir BIOS on there, doesn't do it. Or anything else with a modified boot BIOS or boot animation, doesn't do it. It's weird. But it's a nice clean build. RAM upgraded. Alright. Well, folks, I think I'm actually going to call it. I need to get back to my other project. I need to get dinner for the family. I need to get Halo's console, or his board, into the ultrasonic wash. No, you can't do customs with the Stellar. Also sounds like my music ran out, which is fine. I need to order the updated BOM. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to call it here. So, appreciate y'all stopping by, keeping me company. Halo, thanks for stopping by and watching. Your board's just is all done, just need to wash it. Fortunately, it's not Sean doing it because he'd kill it. I honestly think there's something wrong with his IPA. Yeah, so I'm out of here, folks. Catch y'all later. Not sure why that was moved down. Sorry, Sean. You're an easy. Yes, there is a running gag there. Oh, Sean's had the worst luck here recently. He's been putting a lot of time and effort into these boards, and he gets right up to the finish line, only for some stupid little thing to totally sidetrack the project. And it's probably happened to him a dozen times now, and he's getting frustrated. So we're all just kind of like, bearing down onto him with it. So we pick on him, but only because he picks on us in return. And if we didn't, we would assume something was very wrong. But we know he's getting frustrated. So, all right. Catch you all later. Why am I still clipping? Interesting. Yeah, it does suck. It takes the work that he's doing, which is the full 1.4 gigahertz upgrade, which requires a CPU that's about this size and two BGAs, and it's a nightmare. It's not fun. And it's fun, but it's not. But anyway, I'm out. Catch y'all later. Peace.